Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to Happy at Home. Today I have some fun finds to share with you from a church sale that I just recently went to. Here in my town, one of the churches has a ginormous sale once a year, end of June. It's something I look forward to every single year. My sister and I have been going to it for probably about 3, maybe 4 years, and we always have really good luck. I've actually found furniture there. This year, sadly, I didn't find any furniture. I was looking for a twin bed frame, but they didn't really have any that I liked. But I found a whole bunch of other stuff that I like, and this sale is so ginormous that it takes us at least 3 hours to go through it. And we don't normally only go once. We normally will go like 2-3 times through the course. It's open for like 3 days, and on the very last day they have like a bag sale. Last year I went to the bag sale. This year I only went the one day, and I picked up some really amazing fun stuff which I am very excited to share with you. So I did go with my sister in the morning, and then Zoe came with me, and she picked out a few things. Mostly she has clothes which I'm not going to share with you because she has already washed them and are being used. And then I did go later in the day also because Emily was interested in going, and she was babysitting my sister's kids when we went. So I dropped my sister off, and then we went back to the sale. So it was, what time did we get done, Emily?
Oh, I don't know.
It was like almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon by the time I think we got home. I was exhausted, but we have a lot of fun things to share with you. So let's go ahead and jump right into what I brought home. Alright, so hopefully we can get through this without too many distractions. Let's cross our fingers because everyone's home today and the dogs are being feisty again today, so we shall see how it goes. So the first thing, is something that Zoe picked up, and it is the Great Big Book of Designs, an inspirational source book. And it basically just has a whole bunch of designs of different things. I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to be like a coloring book or if it's just designs for different things, but it has everything like folk art, you know, flowers, swirls, birds, just like dragons. Yeah, anyways. So anyways, as you can see, it's quite thick and it's pretty cool, and the books were on sale for like $1 or something like that. So that is one of the things that she picked up. The other thing she picked up was a cake pop pan. She has been after me about getting one of these cake pop pans forever, and this was $1, so I was like, okay, now's your chance to get one of these. So she was very excited about that. She is definitely my little baker of the house. She is constantly making something or baking something. So that will most likely get a lot of use. So moving on to some of the things that I picked up. I always have to look for vintage books, and I haven't bought any vintage books in quite a while. So I was happy to find a few. This is a Webster's Dictionary. Webster's New American Dictionary. I don't even know. Copyrighted 1965. I don't know. I have quite a few of these old dictionaries. I think it's kind of fun to use as background for like projects and stuff. But this one, I liked it because it had the black cover. It was nice and thick. I think it would be great for stacking things on top of, different decorative things, that sort of thing, or just like on a shelf somewhere. I think that would be a nice book to add to my collection. And then I also picked up this one that is bound in a red. This one, Road to Endor, actually looks like something I probably will read. And this is from the 1940s. Once again, I got this one mostly because I love the red cover on it. And the side spine is really nice with the red, but it also has great coloring pages that are very texturized, which I really liked. So all of the books, the hardcover books, were $2. So I spent $4 on those books. And then I found this itty bitty little book in red, which is adorable. I love miniature books. I think I have like 3 of them now. And this one is 2,000 words. And I just thought it was so cute. What? I don't know that this one even has a copyright date on it. Basically, it's for, it says 2,000 words spelled, divided, and accented for the use of stenographer students, authors, and proofreaders. So basically, it is for making sure you are spelling things correctly. I think it is so adorable. But yeah, it is very neat. And it's alphabetized. I don't know. I just like these kind of things like this. Like I have another book that's like a, what do you call it? A shorthand book. Like I took shorthand when I was in college. So that's how long ago I went to college. But I just think that those kind of books are so cool. So I have this to kind of add to that little collection of things. So plus it's really cute. It'll be easy to decorate with, and I think it's adorable. Another $2, well spent. Alright, so the next thing we picked up is something for my daughter for when she is baking. And it is this cute, adorable little apron. It's just a white muslin apron. It's got some little detailing on the ends. And then it's got the little bib with the straps. And then a cute little pocket with some embroidery on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. I can't remember how much this was, but I'm thinking it was probably only $1. So that was a cute little find and something that we can use. And then the next thing I picked up was also $1, and it was a simple Christmas tablecloth. I have quite a few of these already, but I like this pattern. It was only $1. I figure I will probably make pillow cushions out of it or something like that for Christmas time to kind of give that vintagey look in my house that I love so much. And the colors were perfect. It has the red and the white that I love to use at Christmas time, the red and white, and it's got a little bit of the green, which is perfect, not too much. So I thought this was really cute, and I cannot wait to use that for a craft. So because this isn't the kind of one that has like the border or anything, this one looks like someone just made this out of some fabric. But it definitely has that vintagey vibe that I love in, you know, the old time Christmas materials and stuff. So that was a good find. And talking about Christmas, oh my goodness, you guys, I found some fun stuff. I'm always on the lookout for vintage ornaments, and I ended up picking up 3 bags. I don't have them out of the bag yet, but as you can see, some very pretty. These are just mostly all one color. There are a few in there that have like some markings on them, or you know, coloring designs on them, but for the most part they're just pale pinks and purples, and I think they are so pretty. And this whole bag was only $1, and there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ornaments in there that I will use. So I was super excited about that. And I never find the pastel colors. I have a really hard time finding the pastel colors. It seems like I always find like red and green and blue. Those are like the colors that I find all the time. So I was very excited to find that with the pastel colors in it. I think that is super cool. So then I found another bag. This one has a different arrangement of things. I loved it because of this ornament right here. Look at that. I love the shape of it. So cool. It has some bells in it. It has a couple different shapes in it. Lots of different colors in the red, green, and golds is basically what this one is. And it has some smaller ones here too. So there's like 4 ornaments in this one that I am absolutely in love with. So for $1, that was worth it to me to pick that one up. And then I found another bag for another $1, and these are different altogether. You see these? There's like a pine cone one, and this is the one that caught my eye. The kind with the little indentation in it. The little, I don't know what they call these, but I love them. There's 3 of those in there. There's a little owl, a little house, just kind of like a mismatch of little things. So that was pretty cool. Another $1 well spent. And then I found these ornaments for $1 also. It's just a little box. These aren't vintage, but they are vintage inspired. I love the little tree topper, and they're all in like silver, opal coloring, and like little bits of silver. So I kind of like the mix of the silver and the gold. I think that is kind of a fun thing to do. So these are really cute little mini ornaments that I can use on a little mini tree, because I love little mini trees. So the very last thing that I picked up at the Christmas section was this set of garland. Oh, isn't it so pretty? I love the multicolors. What I love best about this garland is that the beads are glass beads, which is really hard to find for me. I've never been able to find any like vintage looking glass beaded garland. So I'm very excited about this. I do not know how long it is. It looks like it's only maybe 1 piece, maybe 9 foot. But yeah, super excited to use that as well. I was like, the Christmas and craft room was the very first room that I went into, and all those bags I went and paid for them right away and put them in my car because I knew that our shopping cart was going to get like super duper full, and it did, so I didn't want them to be crushed. So that was pretty cool. I was very excited with all of these finds. Alright, so moving on next to like more decorative things. The first thing I picked up is this little soup tureen. It doesn't have a lid. It was only $4.99. It's got a lot of crazing on it, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the gold detail on it, and the little scalloped bottom is so cute. This would be so adorable to put ornaments in the summertime, put a little plant in it, or a floral arrangement, something like that. So that was a very nice find for $4. The marking on the bottom says Iris, and I cannot read the rest of it. But yeah, it's in pretty good condition even though it doesn't have the lid, and I simply fell in love with it. I love it so much. The next thing I picked up was a set of brass candlesticks. I'm really into brass lately. I don't know why. I know it's coming back a little bit. And at first I was like, no, I'm not going to do the brass thing, because I used to be like, when I was younger, gold was my color. And, you know, gold hoops and all that kind of gold jewelry. But then I switched over to silver, and I really can't get myself to switch back again. But I thought the shape of these were really nice. I don't have anything like this shape. I like this part right here. So I picked them up. It was a set for $1. I can't go wrong with that at all. So that's a nice little set to have around. Another set that I picked up is this right here. They were each selling for $1. There's the creamer and the sugar, and I love these. Absolutely love them. They're very tarnished at the moment, but I love the shape of them. I like that it kind of looks like that, like a little trophy bowl or something like that. I love it so much. Can't read the markings on the bottom because I don't have glasses or a magnifying glass right now, but they're both in pretty good condition. No like really bad tarnishing, but yeah, look at that. Isn't that so, I mean, just love the classic shape of that. So very excited about the cream and sugar in the silver. That is so neat. And then I feel like I'm going super duper fast. I'm sorry. I will try to slow down a little bit. So the next thing that I found was a clock, and it was only $3. It is a West clock, the Big Ben kind. It doesn't work anymore, but you know me and my clocks. If you've watched any of my videos, I like to use clocks in like a lot of my displays and stuff. I just think it's like a nice little fun vintagey accent you can easily add to just about any display, and it looks nice. So another clock to my collection of clocks is not a bad thing. Alright, so the next thing I picked up was a little spendy, but I think it is totally worth it. And it is this right here. A big silver tray. It is definitely tarnished, but I do not care about the tarnish at all. I just thought it was absolutely pretty. It was $10, and this sucker is super heavy. I haven't been able to find any markings on it, but I haven't really looked very hard either. So anyways, it doesn't matter. If it's, and I'm assuming it's just silver plated, but this thing is gorgeous and I love it so much. And it's a really big size. Look how big this sucker is. So cool. I cannot wait to use this in the center of my kitchen table or my dining room table with like an urn with like, something like this on it and a flower arrangement. Oh, they'd be so cute. Little vintage clock or like my little stuff sitting next to it. So much fun. So many different uses to use a big tray like this. So I have similar trays, but I don't have anything this large. So this is going to be a nice addition to my silver collection. So I showed you some books earlier, but I also, when I went back with my daughter, went through the book section again, and I found some cutesy little books. One of which is this vintage Bambi book. It's so adorable. I remember, I loved Bambi when I was little, and basically I got it because it has such pretty illustrations in it that, I mean, look at that, it's just so pretty. That I would kind of like to maybe do some crafting things with this. Maybe some, what do you call that, where you use mixed media sort of frames and stuff like that with this sort of thing. Kind of pick out some of my favorite ones out of it, that sort of thing. So I thought this was really cool. It was $1. And then, same sort of line, I found this vintage children's book, and it's The Night Before Christmas. And it is so adorable inside. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So this sort of thing fits so well into my tacky Christmas that I can't even, it's just so cool. Oh, look at that picture. Oh my goodness. I love it. So yes, as you can tell, there's going to be some of these pictures in here that I'm going to want to take out and like frame up. I mean, look at that Santa one. So cool. I mean, there's so much stuff to do with this kind of thing. And then look at this last page. Oh my goodness. So cool. And then of course there's another tree. So yeah, I'm going to have fun playing with this. I don't have a copyright date on it. But it's sold for 29 cents. So I'm thinking it's been around a while. And then in the same room, I found this ginormous folded map. This ended up only being like $1. It's basically a map of the United States, but it's on like this oilcloth stuff, which I think is super cool. It's ginormous. Can you see that? That's like one side of it. Really big. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this thing. One side is like, you know, the states, and then the other side, if I could show you it. If I had an office, I would be like putting this up in my office. The back side of it looks more like this, you can see. It's like a topographical map on the back. So yeah, I just thought it was super cool, and I think it would be really cool hanging in an office or something like that. Adding some pegs to the top and the bottom, maybe hanging it from a string. I think that would be really cool. I mean, it's like a ginormous like size that you would see in a school somewhere, and it's gonna be, I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I think it is super cool. So I picked it up and it was only $1. This next item is such a blast from the past for me that I could not let it stay there, and it is this right here. Do you remember Smokey the Bear? Oh my goodness. Now this right here is like a little folder. It's for a teacher. It says, Teachers Forest Fire Prevention and Conservation Kit for grades 1 through 4. And it's got a little folder inside with some little pamphlets and stuff, which I think is super adorable. So I was looking through some of the stuff that they have in here, and they have like 3 of these. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness, I loved Smokey the Bear when I was little. I don't know if it was a Wisconsin thing, but they still have, I mean, Smokey the Bear was everywhere. I had a Smokey the Bear, like, coloring book and little, you know, little kid books and stuff like that. I think I even had, somebody I knew had a Smokey the Bear, like, dinner plate or something like that. But I'm like, Smokey the Bear was big when I was little, and I remember it so vividly. And you can still find places here in Wisconsin anyways that we go to that still has the Smokey the Bear sign with like the little, you know, fire danger, you know, if it's moderate or low or whatever. Yeah, so Smokey the Bear is super cool to me. So anytime I find something Smokey the Bear, I'm like, oh my goodness. So anyways, that was just a little story. So anyways, there's 3 of these, which I think is so super cool. And on the back side of them, it's like a little ruler or whatever. And follow Smokey's rules. Always hold matches till cold. Be sure to drown all fires and crush out smokes. Dead out. So I mean, and of course, only you can prevent forest fires. So anyways, I just thought that was super cute. So that is in the folder. And then there's actually a few little posters like that you can hang up in your classroom, I'm assuming they were for. And this one says, Smokey's friends don't play with matches. Only you can prevent forest fires. That one's alright. Not great, but this next one, oh my goodness, wait till you see this one. This one is going up on my wall in my family room. No, not this one. This one's kind of weird. This one here. Another one. It says, use fire carefully. As he sits there and smokes his pipe and, you know, burns his brush pile. That's so funny to me. Anyways, this one. This is the one that I love so much. Oh my goodness. This is what tipped me over the edge. At first I'm like, oh, what am I going to do with that? I'm not going to use it. But then, look at this. Please. And it says, only you can prevent forest fires. And a big old Smokey Bear. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with this. I love it. Isn't that awesome? And then in here there's just a couple little more things like this. Like there's a little Smokey songbook. Apparently there's a song. Smokey the Bear. Smokey the Ranger's Friend. Smokey, put your nose in the breeze. Anyways, so there's like a little songbook. And then some informational things. Oh, and then there's like a little play that the kids can play with. Story of the Forest. A little book, Story of the Forest. Goes through some stuff for the forest, which is kind of cute. Look at that little guy on the back too. So there's a lot of stuff. Conservation pledge. And then Smokey the Bear song also. I mean, this would be cute to be kind of frame up too. So anyways, I just thought this whole little set was super cute. And yeah, a blast from the past, like I said before. Alright, so moving on to what else I found. Sorry, there's going to be people in the background because the kids are home still. And I'm taking a long time. But anyways, it's just Zoe. Hopefully she will be quiet while I film. Anyways, so the next thing I picked up was a little purse. Isn't this adorable? I just loved it. It's a Tommy Hilfiger purse. The top's kind of like faux leather and the bottom is like this beautiful plaid. You know how I love my plaids. And it's got an outside pocket on both ends, which I thought is super cute. Love the little handle. And then inside it's just got 2 big pockets and then a zipper pocket in the middle. But basically I bought this for my winter purse because these are the colors that I wear. Mostly I wear a pair of jeans. I've got a black vest and a red vest and a black jacket, and I normally have like a red, you know, all of my plaids got red in it, and I normally have red gloves and a red scarf and a red hat. So I think this will look super duper cute with my winter decor, and it will go with pretty much everything that I wear come winter time. It's so funny that red, white, and black, those are like my colors for when it comes to winter decor. For myself, I just love it so much. Oh look, I didn't realize there's little pockets in the front too. Is there a pocket in the back? Nope. So this has got a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. So I just thought that was super cute. This was only like $2 and it's in pretty good shape still. The inside looks very clean. So yeah, so I'll give it a vacuum out and probably throw it in the dryer for a little bit. See what happens. Alright, so moving on to the last two things that I picked up. I am so excited about these two pieces that I can hardly contain my excitement. Anyways, the first one, y'all know how much I love camping. I love camping and I love red. So, oh my goodness. So y'all know how much I love camping. I absolutely love camping and I absolutely love the color red. So when I saw this for $2, I was like, it is totally mine. I was so excited. I do not know how old this one is, but basically it's like a little beverage dispenser thing. This one has got the little cap on the top that has the little cup inside. I mean, that's pretty old school if you ask me. I think we had something like this in a green when I was younger. But anyways, the top is a little, got a little tape on it and stuff. But I think I can clean that up. But otherwise, the inside is in excellent condition. I've already filled it up. It doesn't leak or anything out the spout. A lot of times the spouts will start to leak after a while. But yeah, I'm so excited about this find. I'm so excited. Yeah. Anyways, and I love the Coleman brand of camping equipment. It's affordable and it's sturdy, and I have always kind of been drawn to their colors, which is always awesome. So that is awesome. I was so excited about that. Now the next thing is also sort of a camping equipment sort of thing, and I spent $20 on it, but wait till you see it. So it is this ginormous cooler by Coleman in the same red. I don't know how old this one is either, but it does have the metal side with the plastic bottom and the plastic inside, and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. I did spend $20 on it, but nowadays if you get the metal coolers, they're super expensive. And this one is in pretty good condition. There's a couple like dents on the top, but seriously, it is in really nice condition. A little scuffy here and there, but that's to be expected with a cooler. I mean, my brand new cooler that I bought last summer, is already scuffed up. So the inside is still really nice. It doesn't stink or anything like that. I just think it is so cool. So I splurged on this for sure. I think this will be so much fun to use like on 4th of July or something, fill it up with the drinks with a big old ice thing. I just think it's so cool. And then of course, we'll have to use this also on 4th of July with like some lemonade in it or something like that. So I'm super excited about those two camping items. I don't know how much I'm actually going to use them because I'm afraid to use my cooler for anything other than like entertaining, because I don't want it to get ruined. So it's going to be more of like an entertaining thing, like when we should have parties and that kind of thing. But yeah, I think it is super cool and so excited about it. Alright, so that is it. That is what I picked up at the church sale. Some really cool stuff that has me very, very excited. Some very unique items, which I don't think I would have found anywhere else. So that is pretty cool. This church sale, I tell you, is the best sale of the year, and they always have such great prices. So very excited. My sister did pretty darn good herself. We both ended up with like 2 shopping carts full of stuff, like mounded, and as much stuff as we could throw in the bottom of the cart as well. So all said and done, I spent almost $100, not quite, but that includes all the stuff that I got, all the stuff my girls got, and then the clothes that we bought also. Zoe herself bought like 20 items of clothes, and they were all $1 each. I mean, you can't go wrong with that kind of sale. So if you have church sales in your area, definitely take advantage, because the prices are really good and there's a lot of different selection, that sort of thing. So maybe look around, see if you can't find some church sales of your own to go to, because I personally have had wonderful luck at these kind of sales. And I really don't do a whole lot of garage sailing around my neighborhood, because it seems like everyone is just selling baby stuff in my neighborhood. There are so many young families in our neighborhood that I never find anything at garage sales. So going to this church sale, I have a little bit more luck. So anyways, you guys, I forgot to show you one other thing that I got at the church sale. And that is a tricycle. Yep, a tricycle. A beautiful red and white tricycle. I've been wanting one for like displaying in my garden. I've seen other people like put them in their gardens and I think it looks so cute. Well, I've never found one in the price range that I liked. This one was only $4, which is an amazing price. So let me show it to you. Here it is. Look at that thing. It's a really tall one. It's like a bigger tricycle, not just a little mini tricycle. So cute. It is not, you know, like a, what is that, radio flyer or whatever the red and white ones are. And you can see the tag there. But I just think it is so cute. I love that it's red and white, and I love the 2 steps in the back. I think it is so adorable. So, super excited about that. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it yet, but I love it. Alright, so enough chit chat. Thank you so much for stopping by today and hanging out with me so I can share all my fun new finds with you. I appreciate it so much. If you're new to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye now.